Okay, so this is an exercise that I started doing with Real Salt Lake years ago. And when I jumped into it, I realized it can get a little bit violent. But what it is the four attackers, the four pinks are the attackers. And your grid ends here. It's this rectangle that goes all the way down to the end. Okay, the grays have two pairs of defenders, and they have to stay together. Okay, you guys have to stay together. You can't go off and win balls separately. So the key is, or the whole point of this, is we're going to go together. We're going to pick one of them out. We're going to go with our first defender, and we're going to close it down, and we're going to win it. Ball gets out of bounds. He gets another ball. That's one for me, or one for us. And then we go off and we find someone else. Okay, it's pretty taxing. Should be pretty taxing. We go for 45 seconds to a minute. With the professionals, we tell them to bring their shin guards out on these days. Okay, because there's definitely a lot of tackling stuff going on. All right, so we have extra balls back there. Yeah, can we get a couple of those, please? Just keep them here on the sideline. So when your ball gets knocked out, just go grab another ball. Get yourself going again. Okay, remember the key is you have to stay together. You can't let them out. You start closing them into a side. You can't let them out. You have to work together. Keep track of the balls you win or the balls that go out of bounds. Anything that you force out of bounds. Okay? You're already starting out of bounds. If your ball goes out of bounds, grab another ball and off you go. Okay, ready, go. First defender steps. Good, that's one. Grab another one. Grab another one. Can't let him out. Can't let him out. Where's support defender? Keep track of your numbers. Can't let him out. Good, go grab another one. Tell him where to force it. If you have to win it, good. Grab another one. Can't let him out. We just force him into one side and we let him out. Where's your support defender? He can't go whichever way he wants. You got to move together. Both of you don't have to win it at the same time. Force it into the other one. First defender's got to step. We just let him out again. Step, step, step. Good. Grab another one. 10 seconds. First defender goes, and time. How many did you win? 5? 5 in the minute? How many did you win? 7. Okay, so in the real world, these guys will be doing push-ups or something. Come up with your own consequences. We never say punishment, we say consequences. Okay, if you want to be out, be out. Let's switch it around. 4 grays. 4 pinks on. Grays with the ball. Okay, a couple of things that we've got to see. Come here. When we decide to go, saw this a couple of times, where we decide to go, I'm telling him, force him right, just dribble toward the sideline. Stop. He dives in that way, and allow him out. And now he gets out and he goes this way. Well, there's no use for me being here. There's absolutely no reason to even have a support defender. If you feel like you have to win every ball, you don't. You're working in pairs. The group has to win the ball. So when I go and I step and I know he's there, even if he starts to turn out, hold it, I'm going to force him back in here because this is where my support is. As soon as I decide to go and try to win this ball in any way and I allow him out, then my support defender is useless. Why do I have him? Okay, so we have to be able to think to work together, and you have to be able to trust. So as I start to force him this way and he goes, I'm going to keep him going that way, and you can back off, because as I go to put pressure, if I don't win it, it's going to pop out and you're going to win it. But if we come together and he somehow, we come together and he somehow pokes it through here, then there's no cover. Okay, so we've got to have layers. We have to be patient. We have to be willing to trust. And what you see a lot of times is the first defender thinks they have to win the ball. You have to force it to where the second defender is. And you'll see in the big game how that works, right? But it's building these building blocks of team defending, understanding, working together, moving together. Can we grab a couple more balls?